Hello, I'm the Lieutenant English teacher. Let's get you exam ready. Today, I'm going to help you to analyse a key quote from Macbeth, "Can the devil speak true?" Before we get going, don't forget to like and subscribe. There are plenty of things on the channel to help you to revise Macbeth and know the play like an expert. Okay, my analysis for the key quote, "Can the devil speak true?" So this is Banquo, he's Macbeth's friend, and this is what he has to say: "Can the devil speak true?" And the first thing we need is to know where this quote comes from in the play. So this is said in Act 1 in response to the witches telling Macbeth that he will one day become king. This is Banquo's response. Now what we need to do is think about how we can analyse this and what really analytical and clever things we can say about this key quote. Here's one. Labelling the witches as the devil shows that he associates them with evil and damnation, unlike Macbeth, who associates them with destiny and power. So they both view the witches in different ways. Here's another thing we can say about this quote. Banquo is a contrasting character to Macbeth, and he believes in truth and shuns evil. This makes his death later even more tragic. He's heroic and doesn't deserve to die, so that adds an extra layer of tragedy to the play. What else can we say about this quote? How about this? This is a rhetorical question, and it may be being posed to Shakespeare's Jacobean audience. Shakespeare wanted to deter his audience from witchcraft to align himself with King James I, who this play was performed by. So this could be there to challenge his audience. Anything else that we can say about this? There's plenty more. We could say that this is an interrogative. So he's asking a question. This interrogative shows Banquo wants to question the intentions of the witches. He doesn't trust them. And this is where we can say something really analytical. We've got Macbeth here, and Macbeth's response to the witches is slightly different. He says, "Stay, you imperfect speakers, tell me more." So he's not speaking in interrogatives, he's not using questions to challenge the intentions of the witches, he's trying to command them. So this is what we can say here. This is in contrast. Macbeth uses imperatives to speak to the witches. He wants to command them and doesn't question their intentions. So there's a very different approach from Macbeth. There's a contrast being drawn by Shakespeare. So this is a great quote to know, and there's a number of things that we can say about it. There's also a number of reasons we can use it in essays that we might be writing. So if we're writing about Banquo, it's said by Banquo, so happy days. If it's an essay that we need to write about evil, well, Banquo shuns evil, whereas Macbeth places his trust in the witches. We can make that contrast. If we're talking about loyalty, Banquo is someone who is loyal to the king, and Macbeth should be loyal to his friend. Because of his dishonesty, he ends up having to have Banquo killed in order to save himself. Macbeth is also mentioned in this moment, in this scene. He's also speaking to the witches. If we're making that contrast and we're comparing the different responses of Banquo and Macbeth, well, this is a quote that we can use when we write about either character. The witches, this is said in response to them. So if we're writing about the witches, we can certainly talk about Banquo's different reaction to hearing from them. If we're talking about dishonesty, well, Banquo cares about truth, but Macbeth's dishonesty leads to him having to have Banquo killed. And if we're talking about power, well, Macbeth's interest in power means that ultimately he has to have Banquo killed in order to save himself. But also Banquo is someone who isn't interested in power, he's interested in truth, and that is clear here. And in an essay, we might be writing about Macbeth or power or ambitions or truth. That point would work for all four different essays. So it's a great point there. So we've got Macbeth cares about power and his ambitions more than truth. And here is the quote that we've been thinking about today. Banquo says, "Can the devil speak true?" And then all we need to do is think about how we can link this to the point we've made. Banquo is a contrasting character to Macbeth and believes in truth and shuns evil, whilst Banquo questions their intentions. Macbeth trusts in them completely to achieve power, and this ultimately leads to his downfall. Okay, check out the other videos on my channel. I'll continue to add content. Feel free to ask something you'd like to see me cover in the comments section. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share, and keep revising.